In order of Star Wars Day, I'm going to be ranking all the Star Wars movies. I'm going to be ranking this based on how it was during its release. For example, I'm not going to be counting all the context that Clone Wars has given to Revenge of the Sith because it came after. I'm also not going to be counting all the context that the prequels gave to A New Hope. Last place is Rise of Skywalker. The biggest problem is that it ruins Last Jedi. Last Jedi is also the reason this is bad. And they also ruined his character a lot. His character in the beginning of this movie and towards the end of the movie are so vastly different. This movie itself is really rushed, and one of my least favorite scenes is the ending with Kylo Ren and Rey. Next is Attack of the Clones. This movie does have a lot of fun stuff, but the writing is bad. Especially Anakin's, even though a lot of people say it's in character for him, bad writing is still bad writing. Especially, I don't like Sand. Next is Phantom Menace. One of those movies is really bland. The only reason I have it this high is because of the Duel of the Fates. This slight jump in quality is The Last Jedi. I think it's overall like a okay movie. This movie is really fun, but has a lot of bad things. Everything that was to the end of Force Awakens was just thrown away in this movie. And secondly, this movie has a very small plot. The whole plot of the movie is to just basically find a way for the First Order not to track them. Also, this movie Rey does absolutely nothing. I do not think this movie butchered Luke's character a lot, as much as people say, even though I do think they did a bit. But at the end, I hated when Luke pulled an Oogway. I really like Kylo Ren's character arc in this movie, but it sucks that he's completely ruined in the next one. Next is Solo, and the one word I can use to describe this movie is that it is fun. They did do a lot of stuff that was useless, like how Han Solo got his name. I loved the last half of the film. It was really fun and the fight scenes were really good. Another thing that I noticed was the fact that a lot of these characters are way too nice, especially Beckett, who even after Han Solo destroyed all of his coaxium, he still was really nice to him and even warned him against showing his face. This is another fun movie. I love that every character in this movie got a perfect arc. And I liked almost all the characters except for Jin. The movie looks really good. Next I have Force Awakens. This is a really good reintroduction and introduces all these new characters and plots really well. And it sets up a lot of really cool stuff, only to be ruined by The Last Jedi. The only movie where Rey is likable. Next I have Return of the Jedi. Even though it's the weakest of the trilogy, I still think it's a really good movie. Luke's story arc with him being tempted by the dark side is really good. And the whole ending fight with Vader, Luke and Palpatine was also really good. This movie also gave one of the most iconic memes. Next is Revenge of the Sith. I have a special bias towards this movie, even though I just watched it for the first time recently. This movie felt really close to me. And the only reason I don't have this higher is because I think Anakin's turn to the dark side is a bit too rushed. Second place I have the original Star Wars, A New Hope. This movie is a really good introduction to the Star Wars franchise. This movie has a lot of iconic moments. It's also really perfectly paced. The only reason I don't have this at number 1 is because it kind of drags a bit towards the end. But number 1 is Empire Strikes Back. One of the greatest movies that I've ever watched. No scene in this movie was boring for me, and this movie was perfectly paced also. It's one of the most iconic lines in cinema history. May the 4th be with you.